Hello, everybody. Lando here, and welcome back to Gear Remedy, where we talk switches, keys, and everything PCs. Today, we're going to be looking at another keyboard from Weikav, that NUT65. Now, don't ask me why they went with this name, but I think it's been a good chuckle for the whole community. Next, I have to say is if you've been here, you already know I like to look at the box, look at everything inside, see the little details that other people might not really care for, but that I do. The box is pretty basic, so let's just dive right in. If you're not familiar with the NUT65, you can either get it as a pre-built or fully assembled keyboard, or you can get it bare bones. Now, I myself, as you've probably seen in my recent video, am new to building full build keyboards. But those bare bones are a great challenge, and they are a way for me to master my craft in the keyboard community. And with that, here is my second Barebone keyboard. And I know what you're probably thinking. Hey Lando, didn't you just do a video about a 65% keyboard? Yes, I did. And this is just another one. So I guess we all have to deal with it. Okay, so back to the unboxing. They give you a card, it looks a little bit professional. I didn't scan the code or anything for it. I think it was just there in case you needed guidance. And about the screws. Okay. Don't judge me for it, but I did not use them. I had no idea what they were for. So if you know, drop it down in the comment below. Now, as I'm tossing everything outside of the box, I did notice two things. The first thing I noticed was the cable. It's another generic cable. Okay, I understand that getting a decent cable can bring up the price of an item, but some of these bare bones keyboards are still a little bit on the pricier side, and I would have liked at least a little bit of design on the cable. Here's where it makes up for it. It comes with an adapter, so for you Apple lovers, this might be something that you find very important and very crucial when you're buying your keyboards, so with this barebone model, you get it. Now, here's one thing that I find really good of Weikav is their color accuracy. Often we buy things, and you hear me preach it, we buy things online, we get it, they're never the same color. I have bought my keycaps at the same time as this keyboard, and I was crossing my fingers that we were getting something that was going to be at least similar to what I was hoping for, and to be honest, I was very pleased as it was the exact same color. The back of the keyboard has the two nut logo, and I think this is kind of very funny and on brand. We also get that little magnetic, I'm gonna call it a shield, but that's where you hold or hide your USB dongle. I thought this was removable, and I found out that it wasn't. Almost broke my nail. The RGBs on this keyboard was surprising. They weren't like super bright, and obviously like I'm in a very light controlled area, so getting to see the colors, I was very happy without having to modify any of my lightings. So with that, I'm giving those lights a solid 10 out of 10 just because of the fact that they're very bright. But again, this is just without any keycaps. So whenever I'm going to start building it and adding in the switches and the keycaps, then we're going to see how much light actually shines through. Okay, one thing that I did notice is for the switches, the holes don't come pre-punctured. So be very careful with that whenever you're putting in your switches. I know some people say, oh, make the holes beforehand. Other people I've seen online say don't, just put in the switch carefully and then you'll be fine. If you've seen my Lucky 65 video, you'll notice that these cases are predominantly all magnetic. They clip very easily, so they're easy to remove, but they are solid as hell. Because I feel like when I have this keyboard on my desk, I am fully protected, and it replaces a baseball bat in your house. Back to taking this keyboard apart. It is so simple. Like I said, it's pretty much all magnetic. So the moment you release or you remove the case from the top of the keyboard, the rest just comes apart. And that is so important, certainly for people like me who I don't want to play around with wires too much because I'm new to the keyboard community, but I absolutely love this. I haven't seen enough keyboards to tell if all of them actually come like this, but I've been able to take some of my other keyboards apart and I've noticed that they're wired to batteries, so on and so on. That's fine. But whenever I saw that, I thought that was amazing. To me, that's something that made me fall in love with the brand as a keyboard maker. And I just think that it's very, very small, like smart and user friendly. So if you're new to building keyboards and you're looking for 65% layout keyboard, this to me is probably one of like my top picks. Um, Obviously, it's gonna be like a mixture between the Lucky 65 V3 and the NUT65. Only reason why is because the Lucky 65 is very minimalistic. So if you don't want any colors, anything like that, go for this one, for that one. But if you do, the NUT65 offers that little RGB bar. But honestly, looking at it, it's amazing. Just plugging it back in, and here you go. All the lights are back on, and nothing seems to be wrong with it. So it's very much that simple. And just putting the case right back on, it really just fits perfectly together. So for a newcomer into like the Barebone keyboards, or you're looking to build your first, fully custom keyboard, this is a no-brainer to me. It's very sturdy, it's very easy to assemble or take apart, and just the connectivity, you still get your track connectivity, so for like Bluetooth, USB, or if you want to keep it connected like this. Overall, if you're looking for a new build and you want to build a 65% layout, I truly believe that this is the keyboard for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time.